the YouTube. Make sure I want to make sure the sound works. You did. Okay, cool.
Shit
Okay,
slide.
cool. That shit working. Okay, cool. That shit working. Cut that off.
My nigga.
Cut that off. Put the what you call it back on. I get a copyright.
Get it.
Yeah. So, I just had the mic up with my dog one time. I got to mic up all the important people in my life so I can really get some on camera.
Fellowship.
That's perfect. I had a bunch of other adjectives that I was coming up with in my brain, but that's better than what I was thinking.
Niggas do poetry and shit.
Hey, this is why I got this is why I got the right ones. You know what I mean? Pun intended.
A little poetry, a little rap, a little something,
Oh yeah, I got this. Yeah, you can't see it. Perfect. We got this situation here. This shit's strong as fuck.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's been putting you on my ass.
Hey man, look. Let's catch a flight then, broski. Take a vacation right quick.
What I'm talking about? It's gonna be funny. I got 100 subscribers. Thank you, all 100 subscribers. It's a celebration right here. It's been very turbulent with the Papa Zane situation.
Shout out to all 100 y'all, man. Ooh.
Yeah,
she pretty as fuck, nigga.
It's jealousy, but it's strong.
Ooh, that's the name. Jealousy.
It's called jealousy. Yeah.
Ooh, jealousy thin mix. Is that 93
Nah, it's just pure. That be getting mixed in with the others.
All right then. Well, let's make some motherfuckers envious then. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm about to twist one up myself. Oh no! Don't tell me the grinder by the TV. Oh no, it's in here.
I sure was about to say one. Definitely don't got my grinder.
But yeah, man, life's been crazy, bro. I'm about to move.
That boy going to the Yayo where they walk around in bikinis all day and shit.
I'm being no
about to live that life, bro.
I'm being in the gardens. I ain't gonna be doing nothing too crazy.
Yeah, I'm hating a little bit.
But I ain't gonna lie though, it's kind of wild how this job. I had talked to the job, and they was like, "Oh yeah, we starting, this day, this amount of money. You doing this, and this." I said, "Okay, cool. You gonna call me close to the day? You gonna come close to the day?" So then I had called them. I was like, "Yo, I'm about to skedaddle, my nigga." And it was like, "Yo, what up, Messi? What up, Senpai? What's happening with you?" My fault. I didn't even see the chat going. I had tapped in with him basically,
right.
And it was like, "Oh, okay. Well, we were gonna call you. I missed your call. I just settled in this morning." I said, "Oh, so you didn't get my call from last week? Okay, cool." And then by the time I'm really listening to what the man's saying, he said, "I'm gonna do a formal interview." I was like, "Oh, I was under the impression I already got the job."
True.
But it's cool. We're gonna rock either way.
True.
What's happening, Cuzzo? Hey, I miss you, man. Will you grab the cap for the edit? I ain't really been upgrading the camera situation as of late. I'm doing more of an audio thing because I've been DJ Papa Zanin, the catalog show. That's kind of been the priority.
My boy been spinning too. Shit, who was on the show last week?
Last week was what did we do last week?
Yeah, I missed last week. I was at the gig and shit.
Larry June. The Larry June show was crazy.
Broski,
I had fun. It was long too. It was like a 70-minute situation.
That sound lit. You play anything off that new album?
No, actually, I specifically didn't do that because it was too mixed in. I ain't want to cut chains out. You feel me? I didn't want to do Titty Boy like that. I felt that was unnecessary. But I definitely got a lot of Larry June classics in there, man.
That nigga be snapping, bro. You right. He picked a good one. Shit, I told you on my wish list, bro. You got to do the West Side Gun one. Know the chat want to see that shit.
I'm not ready yet.
That shit go, man. The day you do that shit, boy, I'm tuned in.
I'll do it soon. Boy. You know what it is? I'm really trying to grow the channel and the show.
Yeah.
Hit them likes like Cuzzo said.
Yeah, see? They started liking when I said that West Side Gun
shit, nigga. Yeah, I'm top. Tell me what you want to see on the catalog show, man. I'll listen for sure. You know what I mean? But no, gun somebody who I could definitely get an hour out of.
Brother, one.
For sure.
What you mean? I got a playlist about like 800 songs strong.
Really, my whole thing is I just try to get all my favorites and just try to put them in one situation because there are way too many songs. Like there's some artists that just hit that hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. this way to me. Like the Larry June situation, I had to cut some songs out.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? I just ended up doing 70 minutes. Like the Tyler situation, Tyler the Creator, I could have went in either direction with Tyler the Creator.
Yeah,
I could have been,
big too, man.
you know what I mean? I could have went raunchy and just did all the ratchet joints, but I smoothed it out, son, and I kept it, you know what I mean, nice and balanced. So that's really the situation that I be on now.
I ain't mad.
But I do gotta do West Side Gun for sure. After so this week we doing Mick Jenkins.
Okay.
But Jenkins got a nice little catalog too. I don't know if I'm gonna stretch out to the hour, but we're gonna make it happen.
Shit, you know what? West Side Boogie would be a good one too, my nigga.
West Side Boogie, I don't like all of his music, so it's gonna be hard for me to get to an hour. Make sure you go to the catalog show. I got a separate page, you know what I'm saying? Because this is an artist page. You know, I'm an artist. You know what I mean? Artiste. But the catalog show, that's another channel where we're doing exactly what we're talking about. 1 hour of your favorite artists and my favorite songs. My favorite records.
You know, another good idea, bro.
What's that?
After this one blow up to where how you want it to be type shit, do the slow jam one, man. The old R&B, the classic shit.
See, I had did the oh no, the grabber fell. I had did the new R&B joints, but you're right. I gotta go with the throwbacks.
Yeah, man, gotta go get the legends right quick, bro.
I'm so mad the grabber fell. It's like under the seat too.
I'm gonna tell you some gangster shit, bro. The other day, motherfuckers on the Whitney Houston binge type shit.
I'm listening.
Was in a good place, man. Catalog show could benefit from some magic like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh no. Okay, so where did it go?
Scoot the seat up. You'll be able to see more.
But I done hit the side of it, under it.
Shit, bro. Yeah, nigga, I don't see shit.
I don't see Nathan. But I know I had a piece on
the motherfucking quarter though under that, man. Yeah.
Oh, it was meant to stay down there.
Fail.
All right, well, I guess I'll just. Oh, I had put it up and I didn't even know it. It's in the bag. I did all of this for no reason. Get back in this cold situation. All right, make sure that's cool. That's cool. No, you Gucci. But yeah, man. Oh, you know what's something else I'm about to do too? I'm about to do another channel. I mean another channel, but I'm about to start another topic.
There we go.
And I'm about to talk about the plight of being a black person in America that lost their parents.
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
Cause
that'd be a good conversation, actually.
Like Dion Cole was kind of the closest thing that we got to it when he had did his special, his stand-up special by his mom. But after that, you know, we don't really have too many mediums where folks is braids.
I would enjoy that conversation. I mean, I'm still blessed to have both of my parents, so I definitely, you know, I can't fake the funk and say I know what the fuck that feel like, but at the same time, I know people. I'm closely associated with people who know that situation. Yeah. And then further than that, I think the closest person I lost was my grandmother. So, you know,
I recently lost my grandma after my mother and my grandfather. Yeah. That was a whole different situation too, because I was close to my grandmother, and I didn't really, you know,
like this, dog.
Yeah,
like my baby.
Like,
let me get up in here real quick.
You don't really know how that affects you until you go through it for real, and it's so crazy. You know, you don't really know what you got until it's gone, type shit. But it's true. It's absolutely, positively the truth.
Bro, I was just telling somebody else this shit the other day, like on some whole other shit. I feel like me and my grandmother, the way we used to talk and the types of talks we had, a lot of it used to be advice and venting and, you know, that type of shit. Nowadays, if I ask myself a question in my head, it's like I can damn near hear her answering. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got you. So it's like I can hear her answering, and it's weird because it's like not on some. I'm just imagining. You know what I'm saying? What she would say. Sometimes I hear things that it's almost like I wouldn't have said that myself, type shit. You know what I mean? Like it
came like, from.
You know what I'm saying? Ordained advice type shit. You know what I'm saying? Spooky. I don't want to sound too weird on the chat. You feel me?
Nah, but that's real life. People go through that, and that's something that I want to share. That's something that I want to be able to, you know, have people understand that it's common, and you're not alone as far as what you go through emotionally. Just because folks don't talk about it, we've been trained to not talk about certain shit, especially as men. You know what I mean? And that'd be the hardest shit when you really gotta like. tap into who you are as an individual and love that individual to get real answers.
No, G shit.
You know what I mean? And I realized that I've been able to do the work. Thank God. I have friends around me who've been able to, hold me accountable to making sure that I do the work and I'm not just bullshitting with my healing. But my brother, bro, I've been able to talk to my older brother, and I visibly see that nigga ain't do the healing, bro. That nigga ain't do the work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's been tough for that nigga, and he's going through shit now that I'll never speak about on camera for sure. But it's like it's an example to me of how you don't do what you gotta do, life gonna bite you in the ass.
Yeah, bro. I've been learning that slowly and surely too, bro. It's crazy. I think I've been gaining more of an understanding of what psychological. I don't want to call it damage type shit, but psychological
It's
strain.
trauma. You
Yeah,
can call
you know
it
what I'm saying?
trauma.
Yeah, trauma. Yeah, I guess that's the
You
right
can
word.
call it
Psychological
trauma.
trauma. I've been learning more. It's so easy to say, hey, I don't feel a certain type of way, or to compartmentalize pain and put it so deep that you actually don't feel it in your everyday life. But as soon as you get triggered a certain type of way, that shit just, you know what I mean?
It come up, and people don't really. That's the thing. As black men, you don't get taught how to handle
Triggers.
the
Agreed.
trigger.
Agreed.
You get taught what the trigger is. You get taught how to avoid the trigger. I don't say that to me. Don't talk to me like that. You gotta stand on your respect.
You get taught about the taboo of the
Yeah,
trigger.
you know what I mean. But then, that's even perfect. I can't even say you know what I mean. That's what you were saying. That is what I mean. though. You get taught about the taboos of don't speak about the triggers, but how do you process it when it's in your face? How you process it when it's at work? How you process it when it's constant in your life and you don't really got an outlet? And so I'm realizing more and more, especially I was watching what's his face, man? Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
And he had David Banner.
I haven't watched that one
Oh
yet.
my God.
I see the motherfucking thumbnails. I'm gonna click on that
Man,
shit.
I've been watching David Banner, bro, because he was on Drink Champs recently.
Mm-hmm.
And the Drink Champs situation, was very enlightening to where he is now. You heard of the God Box?
Yeah.
His album?
Yeah.
He has a God Box like collection, like a $250. Bro, I looked it up. I was like, why is this shit $250? What the fuck is in this shit? It's everything that you need as a black person.
Yeah.
It's Hidden Colors, his album, T-shirts, posters.
I ain't seen Hidden Colors in a minute.
Boy, oh my gosh! But the fact that you even got Hidden Colors available on stock for
that's
people
the information
to
motherfuckers
get,
need.
that folks, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this is wild.
That's that shit, especially given all the shit in the present climate. They trying to suppress our history, broski.
Hey, good luck on your tournament. You know what I'm saying? Do your shit.
Shit, I don't even know what you're talking about, but good luck though.
Yay. You know what I mean? Do what you gotta do when you gotta do it.
My bad, I'm over here smoking this weed, bro.
I'm over here rolling 10. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't shit. I've been robbing motherfuckers since the slave ships.
The same shit. The same 4 5.
Motherfuckers gotta die.
It's so hard. Yes, love. Oh, I got a homie in the city now that had gave me the tree situation.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he could hook you up with the hookup.
Shit, we down there slide on food last night. Shit, what you doing tonight?
Shit, I was supposed to be with the situation with the girls, but shit, they talking about they ain't, she ain't up to it no more. She had alcohol or some poison or something like that.
You gotta go take a shot or something, broski. I'm out here on wear clothes and shit, man. Dirty as fuck. Fuck it, had to come holler at the broski right quick, man.
No, I appreciate that. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. This shit is not hitting for me right now. Hold on, let me get this right.
Nah, let's cut that bitch.
Let me get this bit right. My hand
open up a little bit. My bad.
I'm up there.
There we go.
What's mine is mine. What's yours is mine.
There we go. She was being a bad girl. Got her ass in line though.
It's a stick up.
Good surgery.
Peace. All right, got a secondary situation ready.
Turn that bit down a little bit, even better than that. Gracious, the paper. Where's cash at? Where's cash at?
Best that. Got an itchy one grip.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
I've been having
We about to get out of day, bro.
oh yeah,
I
for
ain't gonna
sure.
lie.
I've been having real anxiety about my creativity and lack thereof. I feel like
I
I
don't
ain't been.
understand that. Look what we doing right now. This
No,
creation.
yeah, this is necessary. You know what I mean? But I haven't really been able to put myself in a space where I feel accomplished or fulfilled creatively. It's been bothering me a little bit.
I understand the feeling. If I may offer my outside perspective,
For sure.
like not on no other shit, but I disagree with you because I disagree with you, and here where I'm coming from.
Yeah, what
It's
you?
coming from a place of admiration, though,
Mm-hmm.
bro. Because honestly, if I could give you a compliment, I think the transition that you've been making toward DJing, toward what I'm saying, streaming, toward what I'm saying, putting together your own brand, take courage to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I feel
for
like,
sure. I mean,
and this is me speaking
yeah.
personally. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's very difficult artistically for me to step out my comfort zone. What I know how to do is what I know how to do. And branching out of my style and trying to learn different styles ain't always been the easiest thing for me to try to do. So that's why I offer you the compliment I offer. You know what I'm saying? Stepping out and taking one craft and literally stopping that and going into something else. It take courage to do that shit. As far as what you just said, not to discredit it all, I think what I heard from that is shit. You just need a W. And once you get a W, once you get that first, it's a snowball effect. You dig what I'm saying? You get to knock the
Right.
first domino over, the rest of them bitches go far right behind it. You heard me? I think if I may, and again, my perspective is from the outside looking in, but if I may, I
Mhm.
think that's where I see you at. And you know what I'm saying? Once you do get that W, once you do get that, you know what I mean? That first step in place with everything you trying to put, you gonna find success comes in droves. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be one thing after another. You just, you know what this part is, man. It's the leg work part, bro. It's the
And
grind.
I'm wishing and hoping that's what it is, man. Especially because,
Quit wishing, hope, and start praying. You hear me?
okay, let me rephrase what I was meaning to say. I've been praying that that's exactly what the situation is going
Shit,
to be, especially because
she acting right now.
I understand how God didn't give me what I wanted when I wasn't ready for it.
That's the truth. Me
And
too.
now I feel like I'm more prepared for life. I'm
Get
32
to
at
the
this
truth.
point, and I feel like
Oh,
I'm
well,
prepared for it. So whatever come next.
yeah, man. That's kind of where I am too. And I'm in a space where it's like, it's not even less necessarily that I'm learning a new lesson. It's, you know how you know some shit in the back of your head? I feel like I'm seeing things that are already new. I'm finally getting a chance to apply them. You know what I'm saying? Wisdom that I had kind of acquired long ago, but never had a reason to apply,
Mm,
especially in terms of life. You know what I'm saying? Making decisions, trying to frame whatever this future I see in my head, trying to put all the pieces together to make that happen. I've been finding myself applying wisdom that I've actually had for a while, but never had a reason to use. You know what I'm saying? Learning how to shit, like, matter of fact, most prominent example of that, how to be by yourself. Motherfuckers don't be understanding that shit. Learning how to live in your solitude is a skill that you
college
can
taught
learn.
me that.
If shit,
Florida State taught me that
man,
shit.
what all I wanted to do was be social in college, nigga. I learned the opposite of that shit. I got my social powers in college, but
Social wasn't the issue. Being by yourself as far as being on your own. You ain't at home no more. You gotta take care of your space. You know what I mean. You got your apartment. You gotta when you bring girls over, you
man,
gotta
it's
get making sure your shit clean. All of that,
all
like
that taking care of yourself,
yeah, all of that is taking care of
taking
yourself,
care of
and that's
yourself,
yeah.
grooming yourself, all that
But
shit.
I equate that to learning how to be alone.
That's part of it. I agree. That falls in that spectrum. Everything you said plus some. You feel me? Like, but it's some shit you gotta learn how to do, man. There's really motherfuckers out there that don't know how to be by themselves. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
that could mean a myriad of things. Like, it could mean that you don't know how to be without a relationship, without a romantic partner. And it can know you don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, not have friends around you. You always doing shit in front of a camera or in front of somebody because you need to be seen, you need to be
Because you
heard.
need that attention.
Right.
That's what it
It's
really boiled
motherfuckers who
down to
live
for
like
most of
that.
these motherfuckers. And I don't understand that, to be honest with
Hey man, shit. It's some off. Don't get me wrong. Shit, in all fairness, some motherfuckers make it work for them. You know what I mean?
you.
But at the same time, though, can't nobody or nothing be with you 24/7. It's gonna come down to a moment when all you got is you and you in that jam, or shit.
Shit.
Maybe you're not in that jam. Maybe shit, you just Some people can't really actually be solitary. You know what I'm saying? Can't even be by yourself for too long. The quiet drive you crazy. Your thoughts drive you crazy. Shit like that.
I heard when I was a kid, I heard somebody say, "All I got is my nuts and my shadow."
G shit.
I was like, "Oh, that's a new version of me, myself, and I."
Write it in the Bible.
Oh man,
Yeah, nah, man. I just feel like again, wisdom that I've already had for some time, but learning how to apply it just now type shit. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
for sure, for sure. That makes absolute sense.
And still learning new shit too. Like, but yeah, man, we in an interesting spot in this life. But I'm the furthest thing from bad, man. I'm very humble to be, you know what I'm saying, where I feel like I am right now, and I'm looking forward to what comes next, the good and the bad
Mm,
type shit. Mostly the good, but you know what I mean.
whatever next phase coming is gonna be interesting, man. I really feel like, especially for Black folks, going away from a more personal standpoint, but from a general sense, Black folks is about to enter into a very interesting space right now. Politically, it's been a hell of a climate. That's all I say about
Nigga,
that. I don't like talking about politics.
nigga, the
Um,
revolution will be streamed.
hey, ain't
Will
that
be
facts
streamed.
right
That's where we
there?
at with it
The
now.
revolution will be
Fuck you
streamed.
mean.
Hell yeah, they
Fuck
gonna
you
stream.
mean.
But socially, and culturally, I feel like Black people are in a very interesting space. I feel
This
like
little unruly bitch keep opening up.
let me swat this
Going
other
on.
little motherfucker.
Nah, this shit's still pulling though. I'm just saying.
No, for sure. You shouldn't keep safe for later. I mean, if we go anywhere, I gotta go put some pants on or something.
Boys, hottest hookers out this bitch, man. I'm sitting there in the thermal and shit, but
Or at least
it's
some
cool in the
shoes or
car. But as
something.
soon as man, boy, I just pulled up to the hospital a minute ago. As soon as I get out the car, I start sweating. I'm like, damn, this feel like Florida, nigga.
Sheesh. Who in the chat draw something for me? Who, you know what I'm saying? You out here watching, nigga. Put something in the chat for what you doing.
Oh, that bit. Hey,
Oh, how about I close it?
yeah, I gotta redeem myself for this shit. Pearl of battle.
It's all good, bro. I might do the same shit with mine. High key.
Shit, you got that ashtray cup?
Mm.
Damn, I need to go to the store, bro. I need to get an ashtray for this bitch. I've been blowing in this motherfucker way too much.
There's a what you call it? Smoke shop.
Yeah, we'll make that moving sometime. We good for the moment.
Damn, I done fucked up the mouthpiece.
Niggas can't roll the weed today. That's crazy. All on the fucking stream with it. Niggas talking about us right now.
What? This shit making me mad too.
Yeah, shit. Besides the job, you got motion in the yayo.
Yeah, man. I got a place to stay.
True. That's what's up, bro.
This shit pulling, but the mouthpiece fucked up. Damn.
Try
I
this.
might have to fucking rip it off.
Nigga roll the fucking needle, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I fucked it up.
Yeah, we good. Just rip off the edge.
Mm-hmm. Just like real smokers, nigga, we gonna be talking about shit for a good minute, and then we hop right back into it.
You
Nigga.
already know.
I ain't really been seeing shit in the motherfucking media. It's kind of crazy how niggas turn their attention to the Diddy and Cassie trial, and this shit ain't been going on after that.
Bruh. Honestly, bruh. I'm that shit blows me, bruh. Honestly. It's not and don't get me wrong, I'm not even one of them
Yeah.
type I be in love with the bullshit too. I like my share of shit nonsensical material. But at the
Facts.
same time, what blows me is man, how many headlines this shit is taking up for real, and it's like, other shit happening. And again, I'm not really a political person either. We ain't even gotta take it all the way. down that rabbit hole. But my point is, with all the shit that we all know is happening in the world, every fucking headline is about these niggas and all this freaky ass shit. Bro, who really does care? And the sad part is there are people that do care, but who at the end of the day who really give a fuck, man?
The shit, it's like the way the trial going, the trial don't make no motherfucking sense. So at that point, people looking at it like, why am I watching it? At the same time, by the time you really turn it on to some other shit, nigga, the world on fire. Like niggas is
Boy,
getting
that's
bombed.
what I'm
You
saying.
know what I
You be
mean? You
seeing
see
that
some
shit.
real
Like,
deal life shit, and it's like, yo, why am I watching entertainment?
we finna get caught up in that shit in a
You
minute,
know
man.
what
I'm
I
talking about.
mean? Like that's why I feel like that's the reason why black folks is minding their business because they understand how shit can get real any minute, and y'all out here trying to sit here and play with us.
It's gonna go up, man. I tell you what. Look, you remember when that other shit was going on, the little riots around the country and shit
Oh
with
yeah,
George
nigga, I
Floyd and
was in
all that.
LA with that shit.
Boy, I was here for that shit, man.
Oh
They had
shit.
tanks riding down
Oh
this
hell
motherfucker.
yeah, nigga. I know Chicago.
Chicago was turned up. I'm driving down the street watching motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, run up and shit, coming out with, you know what I'm saying, appliances of all varieties and sorts and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like it was going up around Chicago, dog. And if some more shit go down, the same fucking thing go happen in this bitch.
I can imagine, bro. Especially because
Like I'm riding
these
down
fucking
fucking Cicero.
these fucking ice niggas.
Oh yeah, that shit too. That's another conversation.
What I
Totally
tell
separate
you
thing.
what, it's crazy how around here. So I don't want to say predominantly, but it's a largely Mexican and Hispanic community.
Bruh,
And bro, it's been quiet around here, bro.
nigga. They have their own neighborhoods, bro. Little village, all that shit. Like entire neighborhoods, entire like the Puerto Rican, their culture is so prominent in this place, man. If they start some shit here, dog, it will turn into some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh
and
no.
he said, I seen a headline. He said something about Chicago too, bro. And nigga, I don't foresee anything positive coming from this, bro. I don't foresee anything positive. Them boys go send this shit up. I'm talking about the Mexicans and what other immigrants, whoever get targeted by ICE, goddamn,
Yo, the
it's gonna
shit.
go up in this bitch, man.
And it's wild to see in real time, like hearing a nigga get snatched out his house, like outside of his house when he's supposed to work.
They snatching motherfuckers for defending the motherfuckers they actually going after. You try to stand up for your homie type shit,
Mm-hmm.
they detain the motherfuckers for that. They obviously can't send you nowhere, but they detaining you and causing all type of inconvenience and shit.
They treat the motherfuckers like fugitives, bro. And I get it. You know, it's legal, cool, but heck, they out here masked up.
The argument, the premise
Like
behind this is that he trying to do it.
it seemed illegal. Is what they do.
Nigga, what?
It seemed like they grabbing niggas off the street illegally. It just looked like that about optics.
Yeah, shit. I'm gonna put that out
Yeah,
real quick.
I'm trying to say that shit. Yeah, you gotta get your little cup.
We go hit the smoke shop in a minute. We can chill though.
So, and that's the wild part about that shit too. Is it don't look like it's slowing down, and I don't like. Folks argue that that black folks gonna be next, but what are they gonna
What the
deport?
fuck you
Black
gonna
folks?
deport us to, man? I'm a citizen. I got a birth certificate.
Nigga, I'm a
Passport and all,
citizen,
nigga.
nigga.
What?
You know, like, I got my shit, nigga. My paperwork right next to the other one.
Thing is, you can't do it to everybody because the people you snatching. One of the arguments I seen online, matter of fact, these are your workers. These are your, the backbone of what makes the country actually move.
Look at the
Not to
farming
demean
industry.
nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, look at the farming.
But
The
on some
farming
real
industry
shit,
is a direct correlation to that shit because them folks is out here complaining that they don't got their workers no more.
bro, you can't snatch everybody, bro. The people at the lowest level are what make the country move. These are your, you know what I'm saying, type shit. And by the lowest level, I ain't trying to offend nobody and shit. That means shit, I fit in that category. Technically, if we talking about the whole scheme of America, but my point is like you can't do it to everybody because then who's gonna be left to do everything that needs to be done? All the shit the rich motherfuckers ain't doing. You know what I'm saying?
And what are they really doing? Other than the fact that they got the money to be in position.
They're calling shots, bro.
To
But
be in position.
sooner or later you're not gonna have nobody else to call shots too. You got to go out there and do that shit yourself.
And outsourcing ain't getting no easier. Quality going down.
Yeah, it's going crazy, man. It's going crazy. Then you seen the little politician, the congresswoman got popped, her and her husband.
Nah.
This is in Minnesota. Trump was going off talking about the Minnesota governor ain't shit because I guess he let it happen or something. I don't know. I'm not even gonna tell the story like I'm informed on it. But I know the superficial premise of it. Shit, she got popped. Her husband got popped. It was some obviously politically motivated shit, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the small signs that show revolution is forthcoming. You feel me?
Yeah, man. Especially
The
shit gonna be
motherfucking nigga
strange.
from the insurance company, he got popped in cold blood.
Oh
Those are the things I see when
yeah.
we talk about, you know what I'm
That
saying,
United Healthcare buddy.
the lower level versus the higher level. That's what you know what I'm saying.
I mean, at that point, it's just an American rebellion that's happening from folks that
That's what I'm saying.
you
Everybody
know
turning up, boy.
that's
It's
frustrated.
the government moving, making illegal moves. Motherfuckers finna. You think we ain't finna resort to crime, bitch? Like, come on.
America's not far from a third world country, bro.
Fuck is nigga? What?
Because the way they,
Look at our debt.
the way,
We owe everybody. Are we really the richest country in the world? I don't know.
and the debt calculator, that website is crazy to
What?
watch.
What
That shit going
trillions,
up
man?
every second and don't go down.
We talking in T's, not M's, not B. We talking T's,
Yeah,
bitch.
bro. It's a scientific number at that
You
point.
feel me? Do we even have that money in circulation? That much money in
I
circulation
doubt it.
right now? Does that much money exist, man? Like
I doubt it.
all computers at the end of the day, anyway, man.
Mm-hmm.
My bad, I'm over there smoking, talking shit.
Gucci.
Yeah, it's interesting though. Very interesting.
This nigga, this nigga be on a rampage.
Who?
Boss Man D-Lo.
Yeah, he doing this stuff.
It's been interesting seeing the rollout for the clips too.
I can't wait for that shit to drop. Ooh, them boys. We about to get some rap.
Boy.
We about to get some rap songs. Shit, that nigga Pusha T say fuck everybody. I ain't got no friends, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas.
Honestly, the Travis shit, I saw that coming.
Yeah. Actually, that shit.
Did it?
It caught me by surprise in the sense like the initial headlines, motherfuckers thought he was talking about Ye, and then obviously when the revelation, when the interview happened and he explained himself, you know what I'm saying? I caught that shit. I'm like, ooh, this T.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? He laid out the story pretty clearly though. Like I can understand where he come from with the shit. You in the studio with P. This your homie. This your day one homie type shit. His ass show up uninvited. Up there trying to, you know what I'm saying, got videos, all the motherfuckers face type shit, you know what I'm saying?
You
Then
had to have called though. You can't just pop like you not in circulation like that where you could pop up in the studio.
The way I envision, I don't know how that shit went down, but the way I envision it, even if he was like invited in the sense like there was a phone call that happened when he was on his way or somebody told him to slide type shit, I still believe that his etiquette once he arrived probably was inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? Niggas in there cooking and then you come in here with a camera and the entourage and you turned up and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, these ain't even your niggas. You got a camera in the motherfucker face like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? And then the shit with the song and what's his face verse type shit.
Drake shit.
Yeah, Drake verse shit.
The fact he ain't even play the shit like that.
I could see that shit happening on some real life shit, and I feel the same type way. Like you snake ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, so anywho, but it's always two sides in the truth. So,
I mean, the way that I really feel about it is when that nigga said the shit about Utopia was up the street. Shorty had lipstick. She
that
ain't
shit
need
was
you.
funny. That's what I'm saying, boy. We finna get some rap songs, nigga.
Man, I had to put my arm around you.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, he ain't even rhyming. He just talking to him. This shit direct.
Yeah, boy. I look forward to it. The album should be fire.
Yeah, the first couple songs sound good, which lets me know if P ain't on the production on the second one, the whole album gonna go in a great direction because it's not gonna get overloaded with Pharrell shit. Which, by the way, I
Shit,
was surprised it sounded like that. Anyways,
nigga, I credit Pharrell because mostly every beat that I it's all of them are different from the last one. You dig what I'm saying?
that's
Like he
facts.
clearly has a
That's facts.
style, but at the same time, like every beat sounds different than the last one.
Yo, we
He has
got
so many original sounds.
ooh, 35 minutes in, bro. We gotta talk about this Timberland shit.
AI shit.
You seeing the shit?
I ain't see it, but I seen like the articles and shit about it on
Tell
the
me
forums.
why one of them was C Red.
See red.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Look,
like I don't know if you seen what she had did the little freestyle and he had put on her
I ain't seen
page.
none of the videos. I ain't watched none of them.
So she had did a freestyle a couple, maybe 6 months ago, 5 months ago, something
I
like that.
seen motherfuckers suing them though for intellectual property theft.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it's on. Cause he was doing situations where he was doing lives with folks. You know what I mean? And they would sit there and rap and sing with him, whatever, and he would, flip their shit
And he was using all that material to train the
to
AI.
train the AI. And
Yeah,
it's funny how C Red was one of them.
damn. Yeah, bro. Timbaland is another producer. Obviously, I respect, but this damages his credibility because he is in that echelon of legendary producers that, like I said, like Pharrell, that are very good at making original sounds. You know what I'm saying?
I,
So this, all
Go
of
ahead.
this, even the proclivity for AI, already just the idea of that is a what I'm going to call a tarnish on his legendary reputation because it's like, damn nigga, so shit, you fuck with this shit. How long you been fucking with this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, and clearly AI only been around. I know I ain't saying that everything he's done is AI is responsible for it. I know that's not the case, but I'm just saying like just the thought of it associated with the brand that I already had of you in my mind and then attaching AI to it, it's again a tarnish, you know what I'm saying? And now, all the details of the situation coming out ain't making it no better.
I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna say it like this. Just to play devil's advocate, it's some innovative shit.
It's the direction that we're going, like it or not. You
You
dig?
know,
So
well, to think about the fact that Timberland, out of all people, with his musical genius, is able to train an AI music program. We have AI programs that can replicate voices, replicate cadence, and put that in the music. You know what I mean?
mm,
And make AI shit. We can do that. But the fact that he's training an AI, a music AI focused program, is interesting in itself. Now, if he would have done it with permission, that would have been a whole different conversation. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm going to use him. I'm going to train my AI. Ooh, that would have been something. But I feel like he was just blindsiding people and giving them false hope. Like, don't release your song. I'm going to release your song for you. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to do a bit like that. But it could be some shit where, bro, we're going to be using that shit in the next 10 years.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And this is just the innovation. This is the first step of just him doing it. But I feel like culturally, black folks don't see it like that.
I agree. I agree
Every
totally.
time it's some innovation type shit, bro, the black community don't support it. We be like, bro, what the fuck is this, bro? You ripping shit off, whatever, whatever. You know what I mean? And then the Timberland shit especially don't make sense because of the intellectual property
Mm,
portion of it. Like you know better. You know you can't just be using people's shit
mm,
in other vehicles and other formats. I don't want to say for profit,
mm.
but essentially that's what it's going to become.
No, I completely agree with that. Like, I agree that using people's shit without permission was a misstep on his part. But, and I also agree with the point you made about innovation. Like I said, the bottom line of the fact is we're definitely moving in that direction. So there is no avoiding it. I can't speak for the black community. I'm gonna speak for myself, and I'm gonna say that I actually am one of those. I'm
Well,
toward
hip hop community. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say black
whoever,
community.
whoever.
Yeah,
I'm gonna speak for myself in the sense that I am actually a part of the percentage that is skeptical about AI. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to say that I'm not with innovation, not to say that I'm not, you know what I'm saying, but shit, I admire the skill of crafting music. I admire the art
Facts,
that goes into
facts, facts,
crafting, and
facts.
you know what I'm saying. Shit, the inclusion of this type of technology is you know what I'm saying. That's a shot to the love of the craft in my eyes. You know what I'm saying. But with that said, you also started to get into another good point. You know what I'm saying? Somebody of the level of skill, Timberland, that's fucking with this shit. It's interesting to see what could happen. I look forward to seeing something that, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, I can be excited about come out of the prospect of AI because I know, you know what I'm saying, eventually somebody go find something to use it for. But what I fear is that we're going to get to the point that, you know what I'm saying, original, authentic, unadulterated talent won't exist no more because it's all gonna be AI assisted. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I would hate to see die. I love, you know what I'm saying, being somebody who's made music before and who's watched a lot of people make music. You know what I'm saying? I admire that craft very deeply. I love seeing what goes into crafting a piece of work, an entire project, and the series, watching an artist develop over time, watching all of that type shit. I love it. And you know what I'm saying? Again, not to say that AI doesn't have a place even in the thought of that, but I just think what's going to happen is that shit's going to overtake. Motherfuckers going to become dependent. And then on top of that, you know what I'm saying? If a computer is constantly learning, we're obviously going to reach a point to where a computer can, I'm going to say, become better. But again, that's another conversation because there are people who
That's
I think
facts.
have skills that can't be
That's
replicated. Our
facts.
Little Waynes, our Pharrells, our shit like that. I think there's a point that of human creation that can't be replicated by a machine. But still, sticking for the sake of conversation to the other point, like AI is gonna become more, you know what I'm saying, convenient to use than actually sitting down and trying to write a rap and taking however much time that take. You know what I'm
Now,
saying?
I feel like to the point that you just made, the fascination that we have with AI is how closely it can replicate the human being.
Mm.
But a lot of what we produce is what human beings have already done, and they got to replicate it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not original creation, and maybe that you can get it to a point where it's polished enough to where it's human like, and like, all right, now we can launch it and then create things from that perspective. But one, it's not there yet, and two, I feel like when it gets there, we're gonna be like, okay, this is the AI song. You know what I mean? Like, it's
You
not.
think we're gonna be able to tell?
It's not even that. It's just instrumentation isn't gonna be there. You're gonna have. We're gonna be able to have more of a differentiation with bands, live instrumentation. I'm talking about not just rock bands, and you know what I mean. I'm talking about go-go bands, DC, New Orleans, marching bands type. You know that big sound choirs. Like, for AI to get to that level, and to, get a choir sound, and you have 19 different voices and they hitting those, like, that's gonna be, when it gets to that level, 10, 15 years, however long from now, you know what I mean? That's when I can be worried.
Think it's gonna take 10 to 15 years?
I mean,
And also, well, actually, before you answer that, I have another question before I forget it. It's a better point. What do you think? And I don't have an example because I can't imagine one.
mhm,
But
mhm,
what happens when we start to deal with things that computers can do that humans can't? Like, for example, let's take singing, and let's say if there's a particular range that isn't possible for a human to hit, or a particular transition of notes from something high to something low real quick, or some
mhm.
shit like that, something that a human can't physically do. What if we start making music where the computer get to doing shit like that, and it's like, oh nigga, that shit slap. You feel me? And now we have something that the computer can do that
the,
the human
the
can't.
thing the thing about it is, and I hate to say it like this, but it's true. The creation portion of music is one thing. If the people don't fuck with it, the people don't fuck with it. If it's part of a wave and then it dies off, it dies off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how
You
music.
could
Okay,
make
I
it.
got it.
It could be a thing where, sure, it could hit a note where
Will
humans
it
can't hit
persist?
no notes. It can rap at a speed where humans can't rap that fast, or whatever the attribute can be, right?
Yeah.
That's outside of human capability. If the shit don't slap, if the shit's not quality,
I
just
get your
because you
point.
can do it, once we're done with the fascination of, oh, you can do that shit, what else you got?
Before that shit go out. I understand your point. I get it. Yeah. So even if some shit like that get made, it's gonna ebb and flow just like the, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Okay. But
But even if it does enter the ebb and flows of music consumption, it's not
shit,
going to chart on
regulate
the
these
billboards.
windows
And
for a minute. I'm gonna cut
oh
this
yeah,
engine.
it's not going to chart like that on billboard for sure.
The breeze feel good.
It's nice.
Nah, but for sure, man. Hey, I don't know. It's just there's I'm learning to. I don't know. Actually, I can't even say if that's a true statement, and I don't know if I'm learning how to trust it or not. But I'm understanding. I'm growing more and more understanding of the fact that it's here to stay. That's what the future is going to entail. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to find, I guess, a comfort level with it. I haven't quite found it yet.
I say this.
Nigga don't even use Chat GPT. I ain't never even used that shit for real.
I'm gonna say two things in that case.
Yeah.
There's a song that I like that's clearly AI, and it's Glorb. That's the name of the nigga on YouTube, right? He does this fucking SpongeBob, Patrick, all of them niggas, Sandy, Mr. Krabs, Plankton, raps,
True.
right? And it's been like a series of songs. It's like an evolution of fuck that side is this side. You know what I mean? It's like some real like some
Mm-hmm.
drill shit.
Yeah.
But bro, there's one particular song, the bottom two,
Yeah.
the shit slap. The SpongeBob verse go crazy, the Patrick verse go crazy, Sandy switching flows and shit. Like,
Did you feel like rolling another joint?
okay, let's do it. You know what I mean? And it's just it's like it's a dope song, and it's AI for sure, but someone made that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oh
the
shit!
windows up. I got.
Yeah, somebody made that. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, that's Brandon. Somebody had to put it together, and organize it, and have it be written. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And make a song, and that creativity in itself is pretty cool. Um, another
Yeah.
another thing that I say about it, and I'm gonna use a couple pieces from this. Another thing I say about it is the Chat GPT thing. It's fire as fuck.
So I hear. I just haven't yet to use it personally and shit. Like,
I encourage you to use it.
yeah,
You
think so.
you can. It's a conversation that you have with the computer.
Mm.
I'm gonna say it that simply, but I can show you what I've done, especially when we go off the stream. Like, you can have it write cover letters for you.
Okay, that would be useful. You know what I'm saying? That type shit.
You can have it pull up recipes and walk you through how to cook shit, how to fix shit. If you need to fix something, how to do certain things. Like, you can have it look things up for you. Like, it's a computer and it has all the right answers. But you have a conversation with it, and you could
Mm.
do voice notes with it and it
That's
talks back
cool.
to you type shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But like, it's to the point where hey, Chat GPT, I want to apply to this job. Here's my resume.
And it'll beef that
Write
shit
a
up for you.
write a cover letter applying to this job using my credentials. Give me a few moments. You can. Would you like it in a PDF? Do you
This
want to
shit,
make any
yeah.
edits? And then you sit there and read it, and it's everything that you would want to say, how you want to say it. You could get real specific. ChatGPT. Um, I have a small business that I just started, and I want to write a grant for $25,000. I want to apply to this grant for $25,000. Sound like a 25-year grant writer that has a 92% success rate and have been in the business for 30 years.
Mhm.
From that perspective, use my business. Here's the link to my website and apply to this grant and do a whole grant application.
Yeah, man, that shit sound wicked cool, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but check it out, man. You know what my
It
problem
does shit
is?
like that. But
All
yeah,
right, I'm a prideful nerd, bro. I'm
for
the nigga
sure.
that want to write all that shit. I want to, you know
Same,
what I'm saying? Like I like,
same, same.
I'm gonna do
And
my own shit.
honestly, it gets down to a point where you don't have to.
Yeah, I know you don't. I get it. I understand the convenience. Actually, I probably you definitely sold the shit out of that, by the way. I'm sure to I'm sure to try it. I'm sure to try it, but also where
It's funny.
I can't abandon my entire point because, like I said, as I sit here and listen to it, there's still a side of me that says, "Nigga, I like taking the time out and putting my shit together
Yeah,
and writing my
for
shit
sure.
and taking challenge to myself. Damn, now I ain't gonna even lie. You know what I'm saying?
But there's
Right,
so
but
much more that you
writing
can
in
do with
particular.
it outside of
And
writing.
then I heard you on that part too, the
You
cooking
know
shit
what I
and all of that
mean?
shit. That's what I'm saying. The prideful little shit came in when I talk about writing, anything having to do with writing.
Yeah, for sure. I
You
mean,
know what I'm saying?
mine come in like that too. So I can't
Yeah,
even knock you on that.
type shit. But the
So
other shit sound useful as fuck.
I mean,
Cooking
cause
shit and
bro, I
all
mean,
that
there's
fixing
for
shit.
me personally, like you can generate an AI image of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
It'll
see the
spit
motherfuckers
shit out
all over
like
the
that.
internet with that type
Like
shit,
I've
man.
done shit where it's like what was the one I was just thinking about? The Chat GPT shit. Damn, I can't even remember. I was just thinking about that shit. I've had Chat GPT do a couple things. Damn, what was it? It wasn't just like cooking or like fixing shit.
You managed to get in this motherfucker, huh?
I can't even remember. I gotta look at my phone because I've had a couple conversations with ChatGPT and it's been useful. Anyways, I'm not trying to sell you on it, but it's funny
Nah,
how
shit,
you.
you sold the shit out that. No, I understand because honestly, that shit, I nigga didn't know. I never really sat down and used shit to really know what you could do on it. I see motherfuckers
Oh,
using it.
lotto numbers. That's what it was.
Say less.
I
You
was
getting
like,
fucking
hey, these
rich,
are the last
bitch.
couple weeks. You
Finna
know
get
what I
rich.
mean?
Finna get fucking rich.
Hey, print me up some numbers. What you think it's gonna be this week? It was wrong, but the fact that
That can't be that easy. Say what?
I tried it. Don't worry, I tried it. It didn't work, but it really is random. It really is fucking
Yeah,
random.
nah, that sound cool, man. I'm gonna fuck with shit just to see what I like the recipe shit. I fuck around, try that shit.
Oh yeah, for sure. That shit, nigga. You could definitely have it build like a whole diet plan for you.
Shit. That's the type shit. Yeah, man. All right, cool. Like I said though, you sold me on the shit. That's the
Man,
again.
matter
I
of
didn't know
fact,
none of that
you
shit.
know what I mean. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, but hold on, we're gonna be back. Maybe some other time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Love
yeah.
y'all.